So hello everyone, we are back with our flagship initiative, the Hindu Daily Paper Analysis, and this is Tuesday, August 9, 2022, and as usual we'll be doing the Hindu Daily edition. So first we'll be identifying the most important news and it will be followed by a detailed discussion. So without wasting any time, let's identify the most important news for the purpose of our examination, right? So SC says it's illegal to tax religious and okay, we'll be doing it, it is on paste and fine. So Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu has been given farewell and we have a new vice president now. China announces fresh military deal, fine, they are doing this. India, one woman stunned Kazakhstan move closer to historic gold, it's wonderful. Okay, so Nitish call not required, nothing here. Don't disturb normal affairs with Sri Lanka. China to India. Okay, that ship thing. Okay, that halting of a ship near on the Hambantota port. It has been India has been opposing it, so China has come up very seriously on it. It goes on between the neighbors, that not to worry. Just know things that it has happened. So there has been golden finish, great. Mm-hmm. So Krishna Godavari levels on the rise. Okay. So let's see on second page if we have anything. Nothing on these pages. Nothing here as well. Macro variable projections in uncertain time. International factors. Okay, what are the international factor? Food inflation, inflation in general, and Russia-Ukraine crisis. Right. These are the international factors that are actually driving the macroeconomic variable in a mad way, and faulty data and the fudging of data in India and in other countries like China and US will impact India's projection of GDP. Yes, that will obviously impact inflation and balance of payment. Yes, give it a read. It's a very general thing. Okay. PMLA verdict. We have been doing it for more than, I think, 4 or 5 articles we have done on this. The problem of process being punishment, which is present in criminal justice system, can be aggravated. Okay, look, this thing, the process being punishment. Use this phrase somewhere in your answer, especially in polity section, or especially in governance section or of GS2, right? You'll get some marks here. Apart from that, I don't see anything here. Mm-hmm. Launch a national tribal health mission. Just have this point, nothing much to read about it. Look, we are preparing for the examination and we are not going to prepare for any mass media examination. We are preparing for UPSC examination. So least amount of what we say, least amount of material, least amount of data is required, but it should be done multiple number of times. This is the mantra for it. Okay, fight for fiscal autonomy, the erosion of fiscal autonomy. Federal structure without will thwart the global with the not required. No is not, it is not important today. Okay, let's see. No district level minority group, very important. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, Vajra Prahar has again India US. Okay, just know these things. Mm-hmm. Very important bill to set up carbon markets. Okay, passed in Lok Sabha. Know this thing, 0 hour. Just okay, these comes in the newspaper when we have this parliament session going on, and monsoon session is going on right now, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll see very briefly how this data has been reached, which agency has published the data. Okay, finance minister has said that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I don't see anything here. Now Russia is accusing Ukraine of shelling atomic power plant. We don't know who is shelling whom, but this come after nuclear. Yesterday, UN has warned that it could lead to a potential nuclear disaster, and today this news comes. Okay, so it is more turning towards an information warfare, right? Hmm? Myanmar envoy to China dead. Oh my God. He was the fourth ambassador to die in China in past year. No, it cannot be just heart attack. This is something else. What is this? Infra worth 1.62 lakh crores to be monetized in fiscal year 2023. Okay, we have to see this. Okay, fine. So we are done with identification of most important news. Now let's go on to analyze them. I don't think it's a big read today. Okay. You might be seeing that I'm skipping more or less many news that you may think it is important, but trust me, it is not important with exam point of view. You have only 3 hours to write a paper. That too, you have to write 20 questions, and in that too, you will get only at most 3 pages to write, and you cannot just write the entire newspaper there what you have read throughout the year. So just get a 1 or 2 case study or example for each of the topic of the syllabus, and that would be enough for you. Okay, don't go on to do everything, or you will do nothing in the examination, right? This is how it goes. This is the mantra for this examination. Okay, so we don't have anything else here. Now we are to see. Yes, let's go. No district level minority groups, says Supreme Court. Now recently, I think 2 or 3 weeks before, I think some 20 days before, the news was that states to identify what? Minority group. Okay, this has been said by Supreme Court, that is state have the power to identify the minority group, that is any community can be minority, okay, provided that minority that it is either linguistic or cultural, right? So two type of minorities are there. Let's see. So it has said the debate, it raised to the debate that whether state or district level minority group should be there. So Supreme Court has said that district cannot be the nodal point for this, state should be the best point for this. Okay, so let's see. Supreme Court size 11 judge bench judgment says that such identification can be done only at state level. Fine. Supreme Court on Monday orally that in contrary to law to identify religious and linguistic minority. I got it wrong. Not cultural. I wanted to say religious. It just slipped out of my tongue. Oh, okay. Community District Bench of UU Lalit, Justice UU Lalit and S. Ravindra Bhatt marked the minority status of linguistic and religious community to have been considered statewide. The court was hearing petition socioeconomically and politically non-dominant and numerically inferior. The petition has also sought to declaration of court identifying minority district-wise. A prayer to recognize minority at district level is contrary to the law. Okay. 11 judge bench in TMA Pai versus State of Karnataka, very important case, okay, of 2002. The bench said that court cannot pass general direction to the state to bestow certain communities to the minority. If you bring concrete case, we can look into it. This can be done on case to case basis. If you want to somehow bring out a case when there is none, we can look into the concrete case of denial. The court cannot pass general orders. At the point, advocate intervened to the point that a similar petition was pending before another bench of apex court. Okay, here we have things. Fine. In the previous hearing before the bench, Mr. Sakur had complained that followers of Judaism, Bahaism, Hinduism, who were real minorities in Ladakh, Mizoram, Lakshadweep, Kashmir, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Arunachal, Punjab, Manipur could not establish and could not use their rights under Article 29 and 30, right? but the court has indicated religious or linguistic communities which were a minority in particular state could inherently claim, okay, but the court has indicated that religious or linguistic community which were minority in particular state could inherently claim protection and right to administer and run their own institution, educational institution under Article 29 and 30. Okay, as I said here, okay, this is what they are referring. Fine. The court has asked whether a specific notification declaring such non-dominant communities as minorities in particular state was required to be issued at all. The court has also made it clear that it would not entertain petition devised in thin air. It has challenged the petitioner to bring concrete case in which Hindus were denied right in states where they were minority. Okay, so we have to see how it unfolds. But know this thing: if UPSC asks a question, it will be basically pre-question. As I can see, mains question, it's not the big picture thing, so I don't see it coming. Pre-question, there will be 2 or 3 statement, and one statement will be that minorities are identified by center, state and district level. Okay, just know this thing, that district level is not allowed, central is not allowed, state wise it is done, right? Okay. Okay, now bill to set up carbon market passed in Lok Sabha. Now what is this carbon market and why a bill is needed here? If you have read this Kyoto Protocol and Paris Deal, you must be knowing that there is a kind of market for carbon trade, okay, in which annex 1 country, there are 3 country, annex 1 country, okay, annex 2 country, and LDC is India, where India is there, okay. Annex A, I think Annex A, Annex B, something like this it is, okay. They can do joint, they can either go for individual, they can go for joint implementation, and they can go for carbon trading, okay. This is something like this. I don't remember exactly, but it goes like this for Kyoto Protocol. Just give it a read, you will understand what I want to say. Okay, now it happens that Annex B and LDC country can come together and go for a project. Fine. Now why is this carbon market so important? Look, Earth, okay, Earth is a entity in itself, okay. We have created border, the Earth is actually borderless. Fine, the natural borders like mountains and oceans, rivers, etc. forms the cultural, may create cultural border, but the political borders are created by human itself, right? So what happens that if, say, in India, okay, okay, now if in India we produces 2000 units, okay, of carbon, means we carbon sink, okay, and our target was 1000 unit, and say China has the target of, it also had the target of 1000 units, but it produced only how much, 500 units. So what will happen that India can sell this 1000 unit to China, because Earth at last is an entity in itself, right? So whether it's India or China, it does not matter for the Earth. It is that it is the only thing matter is that Earth as a unit should get, say, about X units of carbon sink, right? So whether India creates X by 2 or India creates X by 4 or something like that, if anyone creates it, it goes like that, okay. So everyone has given their INDCs, okay. Now for these INDCs, say they targeted something X and they could complete only X by 2, then they can get another X by 2 from some other country which has more than what it has committed, right? So it goes on like this. So trading, so it helps in what? It helps in interlinking of environment and economics, leading to a better perspective, right, on carbon trading. So with this background, let's see this article. It mandates use of non-fossil resources. Lok Sabha on Monday passed the Energy Conservation Amendment Bill 2022, which provides for establishment of carbon credit market and bring large residential building under energy conservation regime. The bill mandates to use non-fossil sources including green hydrogen, green ammonia, biomass, ethanol for energy and feedstock according to statement. So this is important. important, just mark it out what you have, what points you have to write. According to statement of objects and region, the bill amends the Energy of Conservation Act of 2001, established to establish carbon market, enhance scope of energy conservation, building code, amend penalty provision, increase number of members in the governing council, etc. The while replying to the discussion on the bill, Power and new and renewable energy minister R.K. Singh clarified that carbon credit would not be exported. Okay, so in this case, it won't be sold internationally and would have to be used domestically. He said that in India till India meet a commitment made in COP21 and COP26, this is INDCs, okay, Paris deal, and COP26, it would not allow to export credit. Responding to the concern of some MP, he said India has not missed target for reduction of emission. We are ahead of the target. Speaking on the bill, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said states and not just central agencies should be allowed to issue certificates and carbon. Okay, fine. In spite of, in the spirit of federalism, everything is not federalism. India should be looked at a single entity and not state-wise entity. He said he was not against the bill but expressed concern that carbon market would lead to revolving door between government and business and NGOs. The government has failed to strengthen its capacity to produce domestic solar panels. Yes, this is true. Adding that cheaper panels from China were flooding. Fine. Okay. Arbitration Center bill. After the bill was passed by voice vote. Okay. Delhi International Arbitration Center Amendment Bill. Okay. We have created an arbitration center in Delhi. Okay. There are 4 type of arbitration. You write in the comment box what are the 4 type of arbitration, and I'll respond back to you. Okay. Fine. So give it a read. I don't think anything else is there in that part. Okay, let's see the other important articles. So 80% decline in value of fake currency notes. Let's see. Discernible trend of reduction in number of counterfeit note detected in banking system. Fine. So the finance minister should have told this. The value of counterfeit currency in banking system reduced from 43.47 crores in 1617 to about 8.26 crores in 2021, amounting a sharp decline of 80%. Okay, by said finance minister. So this is a very good data. You should know about it. That till now fake currency is how much? About 8 to 10 crores. Okay. Initially it was about 45 crores. So 45 crore to 10 crore, about 80% fall, right? You see that how was the fall? It was like this. So it is again on the rise. Fine. So in 2021 it was 5.45 crores, means 5.5 crores. In response to query by this, the number of counterfeit banking note has come down to from 7.62 lakh pieces in 1617. Okay, pieces, right? And valuation is about 44 crores to 2.09 pieces. Okay, in post detection of government. The decision of demonetization has several objectives, including curbing of circulation of fake Indian currency note. The NCRB data value of fake Indian currency seized by various enforcement agency in 2017 was 28 crore. However, it shot up to 92.18 crore in 2020. According to the report, the agencies, there has been instances where it has been found that fake currency has been smuggled from neighboring countries. While notes seized by different law enforcement agencies have gone up, there is a discernible trend of reduction in number of counterfeit notes detected by the banking system. Okay, the terror funding and fake currency cell has been formed in NIA to conduct a focused investigation of terror funding and fake currency cases. The government has also set up FICN coordination group to share. Okay, fine. Further, a joint task force has been created and all those things. The MOU has been signed between India and Bangladesh to prevent this thing. The government conduct capacity building and all those things at center and state level. Training programs are also held. Okay, fine. So the most important thing for our examination is the first part. Okay, so when we are talking about inflation, okay, or a question on inflation come, then one paragraph or one point should be fake currency notes as well. This will be a very novel point in the answer and will provide certain half or 1 mark in the answer. That would be a very good thing. Okay, let's see if anything else is left. I think we are done with this. Okay, infra worth of 1.62 lakh crores to be monetized. So from 2.5 lakh crores we have come down to 1.62 lakh crores. Okay, so 97,000 crore realized last year. The target was, I think, 1.25 lakh crores or 2.25 lakh crores. Let's see. 1.62 lakh crores was expected to be monetized during the current fiscal. The center has last year announced 6 lakh crores, okay, MNP, to unlock value of infrastructure till 2025. Chaudhary said that about 97,000 crores of public assets were monetized. Key transactions including highway toll operators, PPP concentrate, NHAI Infrastructure Investment Trust, INVITs, okay, Pargate INVIT, annual accrual from mineral and coal block auction, etc., has given up about 97,000 crore rupees. Indicative value of asset investment monetized under, okay, is to be monetized next year is 1.62 lakh crores. So it would be expected to be realized by monetization of the process either in form of accruals or by the way of private sector investment. Okay, so you understand, from 9.97 lakh crores the target is to 1.62 lakh crores in this year, right? So this is very important. Know this thing, what we are expecting out of it. The data may change. The actual data would, and the data that we cite in our examination is obviously from the economic survey, not from here and there. Okay, but know this thing. Fine. So yes, with this we come to end of today's newspaper analysis. It was a short read today. Still, if you like the content, consider subscribing your channel, liking the content, sharing and commenting the questions that I have asked, right? It's time to take a good part from you, say a goodbye to you. So goodbye all, good luck, study hard and Jai Hind. So friends, I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe our channel and share this video with your friend. Follow us on Telegram as well. Also, keep studying hard, keep following your dreams and keep tuned to our channel. Comment below for any suggestion. Till then, goodbye, good luck, keep studying hard.